Hey everybody, it's Oliver's Papa. Another one of my roadside, well not roadside because I'm not pulled over. Another one of my, I can't use on the road because that was Kerouac. How about Tales from the Asphalt? Yeah, Tales from the Asphalt with Oliver's Papa. Well, today we're going to talk about a few different things. Mainly Matt Kohrs. Yeah, I know, Matt Kohrs. You know the guy with the eyebrows and the teeth. The smarmy, snarky, hey everybody. You know, that guy. Yeah. Well, a lot has happened since the first time Oliver's Papa seen Matt Kohrs. I used to tune in to see him. I thought he was kind of childish. You know, the magnets and the ducks and the... But I knew that his demographic, the people he was appealing to most, were probably 25 years younger than me. Different senses of humor. They were different types of people. That's okay. That's what makes the world go round. But if after time, passed by a little bit and things happened, Oliver's Papa saw that Matt Kohrs was a bit of a snake, a weasel, a turd. Just not a very stand-up guy. He's lukewarm. When you're neither hot or cold, you're lukewarm. And lukewarm things are just usually not very nice, I mean, you don't like lukewarm water. You don't like lukewarm soup, do you? You don't like a lot of things that are lukewarm. You want things either hot or cold. At least Oliver's Papa does. Especially when it comes to people that he listens to and enjoys to give his viewership to. Matt Kohrs wasn't one of those people after a while. And I think that Matt Kohrs, let's say Trey got indicted or one of these other guys got indicted. Matt Kohrs was crafty and sneaky and weaselly enough to avoid that. He didn't go to the big meeting, but I bet you he did have little chats with those guys. Maybe Zoomed with them, but he didn't go to the meeting. He didn't get too close. Matt Kohrs is a politician. He's a politician. He's like the Hillary Clinton of this AMC thing. He always goes wherever the wind blows. Wherever the wind takes him, he goes. We could make a poem about that. Nobody knows. We could, though. We could do a poem about that shit. God damn, I'm smart. Anyway, yeah, he's a politician. He gets up every day. He wants to feel which way the wind blows. What can I say that won't make anybody too angry? What can I say that will make me the most friends, make me the most super chats? And that's okay because it's a business for him. This is a business. This is what he does. Will he ever get, syndicated on television? I doubt it. Although that would be a wet dream for his. He probably would love that. He's that kind of a guy, But he doesn't have the sand to really dig down because he won't pick a side and he won't stay true to his convictions. Now, because a couple of men that are greater than he have decided to go hat in hand to a certain individual and say, hey man, you were right and I was wrong. He's starting to see the winds blow. He's starting to read the chats and he's like, oh my goodness, people, they're changing. I better say that I'm against this Adam Aaron and his antics as well. And I lost money. You lost money? Well then definitely nobody should be fucking listening to you. You lost money. You made $2 million, you lose $600,000, you say you lost money? You're like those guys who didn't sell at some point to at least not lose, like going to the red. I'm one of those people. I sold at higher than my average on AMC. You don't hear me say, oh, because I didn't sell at 72, I lost money. That's not money I ever had. That wasn't money. You don't have that money until you sell. You peon. Listen, nobody's buying it. Nobody with a brain is buying it. Now all of a sudden you want to be transparent and talk about the money you lost. Just like your measly donation to the Children's Hospital. Now, first of all, there is no measly donation to the... I have to correct myself. See, sometimes Oliver's Papa gets a little heated and he says things that don't make sense. You gave money to the Children's Hospital. I don't care how you got that money, to be honest, as long as you didn't kill anybody for it. That was a big thing you did. But you wanted to make it bigger. You wanted to show what a good guy... Look what a good guy I am. He donated tax money. Ape Father broke that shit down because he knows tax law. He said, this is what he did. This is how much he gave. He didn't lose. He didn't give anything. And, you're no dummy. Or you are. You're either the smartest guy in the world or you're the stupidest guy in the world, next to Scavenger. You try to play this Mr. Nice Guy shit. I hate that Mr. Nice Guy act. I don't like it. Eddie Haskell. I don't like that shit. Stand under your true flag, sir. Stand under your true flag. Okay? You tell these people to fuck off. Say, listen, fuck off. Say, I make this money. This is my money. This is my super chat money. You guys lost because you're fucking stupid. Fuck you. I'm Matt Kohrs. Join me tomorrow, Moon Gang. Don't even call yourself Moon Gang anymore, or Apes, or all this other clicky shit. Come up with something original. Matt Kohrs the ass fucker. Yeah, that's what you need to be. Matt Kohrs the ass fucker. Or hey, I'm Matt Kohrs the bag holder maker. I make bag holders. That's what I fucking do. You listen to me, you're stupid. That's what you need to do. Be who you really are. Don't be, this mealy-mouthed fucking, this mealy-mouthed weak-ass magnets and chats and ducks and fanny packs and all this other shit. Be who you are. Be the snake. Be the killer. Be the backstabbing weasel that you are. Be him and be proud of him and stand up and tell everybody to fuck off, Matt. Mr. Goody Two Shoes Marantz over here pointing out what a charlatan you are. Well, you're goddamn right I am. That's what you should say. You should say that to him, but don't say it to his face. If you say it to his face, don't scream it. He might pop you like a pimple. Pop you like a pimple. Fucking Matt Kohrs. The Hillary Clinton of AMC. Whatever way the wind blows. Oh, here's a funny joke I heard. He's over there. He's reading his demographics. He wants to find out who's what. Ooh, I'm slipping in that department. Let me talk about show tunes today. Or I'm slipping in this department. Let's talk about anime. Or let's do this. Or, you're lukewarm, Matt. You're lukewarm. You're not the good guy that you're telling us or trying to convince us that you are. Now, you might be okay. You might never killed any children. You might not be like a weirdo. You might not be a sex crimes guy. You might not be a drug addict. There's a lot of things you could be that you're probably not. But the one thing you are is somebody that had 250,000 people tuned in and hanging on to his every word. And what did you do? You turned around and you fucking bailed on them. You bailed on them. You're the guy that runs out of the building that's on fire and not tell anybody that the fucking building is on fire. That's who you are, Matt. I dropped my microphone. That's who you are, Matt. Okay? Now, we could talk more about who Oliver Spapa is. We're going to do that this afternoon because Oliver Spapa can take it as much as he can dish it out. But I will tell you this. You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. Not me, at least. The Common Sense Investor, with his Crawfish Boil, his Zydeco albums, his Neville Brothers albums, his trailer, and whatever else is going on with that character, he's got a lot more balls than you do. He does. He didn't go any half measures. He went all the way in. But then again, he's a man. He's been through life. He's seen probably his fair share of troubles, and maybe something like Oliver's Papa. Many of them could have been self-inflicted. Doesn't matter. That's how you get battle tested. That's how you get worn. And you, my friend, don't have any of those qualities. You are, as I thought you were, and that's a weasel. A weasel. And I've been saying it. I wish I'd saved more of my things from days gone by, because I said it from the day. I said, this guy's a weasel. This is the kind of guy that would leave you in a burning building, leave you on a sinking ship, take the last lifeboat, dress as a woman and get on the last lifeboat. I believe it. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I got it off my chest. The Hillary Clinton, the AMC thing. Now, I might think of some more things later, but I don't think so. I think I covered it. And all the people who are devoted to you, well, that's their business, isn't it? If they got fucked or felt that you weren't 100% transparent, well, then that's their business. Me, I'd love to see some of the chat messages between you, Trey, and maybe even big old Adam Aaron, the gorilla, Silverback Dick, whatever the fuck we call him. Silverback, the big gorilla, the big boss, the drunk uncle who smells like gin, sour milk, and brute. That's what I'm referring to him as. And hopefully his participation in the Hycroft thing will be what really brings him down, because he can't really answer that question. I don't think he can. I don't think he could answer in a court of law, why did you choose Hycroft Mining? That would explain the mad rush of souvenirs they're selling now. Have you bought any of those, Matt? Are you selling any of that shit? Huh? Can we see your NFT, your I Own Ape? Can we see that? Oh, my lawyer says it's not a good idea. You know who gets attorneys before the charges have been filed? Guilty people. They do. Guilty people. When somebody tells me, yeah, well, I have to talk to my attorney about it, and they're not in business, well, you are a business. You're pretty big business, but still. When people tell me that, I'm looking at them like, why the fuck do you think you need a lawyer right now? Always makes those kind of things make Oliver's Papa interest. They spark interest, make me curious. And I thought that too when I heard that. I'm like, lawyer? Okay. You're on there's no transparency in your administration course. No transparency. There's a lack of honesty. There's a lack of integrity. Definitely a lack of testosterone. And I don't know. I just don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't care about your $600,000. I wipe your ass with my $600,000. I'm happy in my 2002 Chevy Trailblazer, my old shoes that are loose at the soles of the feet, and making sure that my son has everything in the world that he wants and needs. That makes me happy. $600,000, put it in an account with my son's name on it, and his mother's. You know, that's what would make me happy. I'm not looking for anything that isn't for my son, really. I don't know. I could use a few things, but no, Kors, you're not genuine. You never have been. There's something about you that's smelly, and it ain't the fish in Denmark, sir. It's something else, and I've said it from day one. Anyway, good luck to you and your magnets and your ducks and your fanny packs and your bullshit. And I'll tell you what, I don't usually celebrate when the government goes after people or reins them in on some kind of charge or something. That doesn't usually get me off unless there's victims of violence or like physical harm or deep emotional harm. I'm not a big guy, let's kill this, let's throw him in jail. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not a big pitchfork guy. But you, oh my Lord, if I heard that the SEC or somebody filed charges against you or that, oh my God, oh my Lord, I'd be singing, I'd be whistling Dixie, and I'm a Yankee. Anyway, everybody, that's my little piece on Kors. You know what? I had one that was better earlier, but I ran out of space on my phone. I got a big piece coming later, though, and we're going to take a look at Oliver's Papa and the wrongs that he's done and how he sleeps at night. We're going to do that later. Okay, everybody? Be nice to each other. If you're in a burning building, just say to somebody, on the way out even, say, hey, man, this building's on fire. Let's get these fucking people out of here calmly. Do it calmly. I don't want to get run over. That's not that hard, is it? Really isn't. Some of us can't do that. Be careful, everybody. Go in peace.